I've seen things that nightmares are made of. Do you believe in ghosts?
The following footage you are about to see is raw, unscripted footage of a paranormal investigation of an alleged haunted location by the Southern Indiana ghost hunters. Any evidence, if any, that is found within this footage is the interpretation of the Southern Indiana ghost hunters, but may not be the only explainable reason for such evidence. It's up to the viewer to decide.
"218 North Monroe Street in Hartford City, Indiana is an infamous site of rumors, gossip, and even a haunting in a small town of 6,000 plus. Tales of death, murder, extreme child abuse, domestic violence, and possible satanic rituals have revolved around the home for almost a century, and the hauntings reported in the house go back to the 1930s. Built around another structure on the property that dates back to the 1850s, The large home was bought by Belgian immigrants John B. and Mary Berger in 1892. John died of tuberculosis in 1905, and the family divided up the home into several different living quarters and rented the upstairs to Ulysses and Mary Myers and their 3 children. Ulysses was said to have an extremely violent and uncontrollable temper. The abuse his wife and 3 children suffered at his hands were rumored to be horrific. After being thrown out of her home in the middle of the night with nothing but what she was wearing and nowhere to go, Mary filed for divorce in 1907. The couple reconciled, but just a few months later, Ulysses left his wife for another woman and filed for divorce himself. By 1908, he had already remarried and moved to Ohio, where he died in 1949. The only child listed as a survivor from his first marriage was his eldest son, Edgar. According to the 1910 census, Mary Myers and her 2 younger children, Edna and Ernest, were living on Jefferson Street in Hartford City at the time, but by the 1920 census, none of the 3 can be found anywhere. During the time period that the Bergers and the Myers lived in the home, the Berger family seemed to suffer one tragedy after another. Their barn had caught fire. John's brother Marshall got his feet severely frozen after being stranded outside the home, but was recovering when a few days later a horse stepped on his foot, setting up gangrene, and his leg had to be amputated. 2 years later, Marshall died of pneumonia. John's son George was the victim of a hate crime against Belgians when he was shot dead in the street while walking home with friends from a movie one evening. Berger's daughter Mary died from complications of diabetes and childbirth, along with her unborn son, leaving her other 5 children to live in the house with their grandmother. There is nothing known of the whereabouts of the children's father. And Berger's daughter-in-law, Carolyn, was killed when she was thrown from a buggy and suddenly, for no apparent reason, lost a wheel. In 1921, Mrs. Berger sold the home to Harry B. Myers and his wife, Emma. The Myers rented the upstairs to Sidney and Merle Faulkner. In 1940, Sidney was killed when the vehicle he was driving struck a bridge support beam. Another woman was with Sidney at the time and actually walked away with only a few cuts and bruises, while Sidney's body was impaled by the beam and had to be removed with torches. Were all these deaths associated with those living in the home a result of negative energy built up in the house? Negative energy left by extreme abuse, violence, and infidelity? The house eventually became a rental property, with reports of occult rituals being performed by tenants in the 1990s. Pam and Eddie Norris have had the property for the last 12 years. It was bought as a flip without any knowledge of its reputation. Not long after starting work on the home, strange and unusual things started to happen. The paranormal activity increased to the point that they stopped construction on the house and actually just let it sit for a number of years. The Norrises have resumed construction on the home, done extensive research on the property, and brought in mediums and paranormal investigators in hopes of finding answers as to what is going on in the building. The activity continues to pick up, and today it seems to be living up to its name as numerous groups continue to investigate and collect evidence of the haunting. There are claims that the activity is getting more negative, and people have actually been punched, pushed, and scratched, especially in the basement area. Some are even labeling it demonic. A paranormal television crew done a 3-day investigation of the home and was led to a crawl space in the basement where human bones were later found. The find is still under investigation at this time. Sy did a 15-hour investigation of the house in May of 2017. Immediately upon entering the home and taking our walkthrough with Pam and Eddie, several of us felt a presence that could not be seen. While setting up equipment for the night, we heard several things that we could not explain, and our first EVP session done in the boardroom was very active. However, after that, the place went completely dead. I have spoke with several other groups who had pretty much the same experience while recently there, but at the same time have seen numerous posts and videos from others showing just the opposite. The area had had days and days of rain before a visit. Had all the continuous rain sucked all the kinetic energy out of the atmosphere, rendering the spirits powerless except for what little energy they used up when our investigation first started? I know that the 3 of us were completely drained shortly after arriving at the home that day, and were still drained days afterwards. We are used to driving long miles and being up all night. This location was no farther away or harder to set up and do than any others. Were the spirits of the home spent in draining our energy to power back up? Or did the removal of the bones in the basement crawl space slow down the activity? Did it matter that we went in with no expectations or desire to find anything negative? So many are going in specifically for dark, negative, even demonic entities, even using provocation, and/or the Ouija boards in the building? Does your attitude or search for a specific type of entity actually produce the outcome of what is found? At this time, we don't have any answers regarding the Monroe house. If anything, we only have more questions. But I do know that we will research, consult, and make more trips to investigate the home in hopes of finding answers to all of these questions.
Alright, we're up here in the Ouija board room, Monroe house, second floor. Let's see if anybody would like to come out and speak with us. If there are any presence in this room that'd like to make itself be known, can you please do so now? Is it making a noise? Moving object? Can you state your name? Can you touch one of us? Come back with that one more time. Is somebody wanting to speak with us? Can you tell me your name? Place a box with an antenna on it. Yeah, that's it. If you were to walk up to that box and touch it, you could make a light up on it. Would you be willing to do that?
For the,
Go ahead. What was you going to say?
I'm gonna say for the record that nothing up there will hurt you.
No. No, that won't hurt you. There's another box there. There you go.
Cool.
Thank you. Can you walk around that? Or maybe aim it at one of us? Can you aim one of those bars to us? That's really neat. Can you walk around this way and aim the bar toward me? Can you walk around this way and aim the bar toward me? Can you walk around this way and aim the bar toward me? You'd be willing to do that?
It'd be really cool if you did.
Yes, it would. Hello?
Scared me.
Ah, you found the other box too. If you walk up to the other box, you can make a siren go off on it. Would you do that, please? Can you tell me your name? Are you still here? You like like speaking to men? Not me? Doesn't sound like it said not you.
Did you speak with me? My name's Barb. Can you come out and talk with me?
Yeah.
Said yeah.
Yes, my name's Barb. Can you tell me what your name is? Still with us? Can you come back out and touch that again and make it light up for us, please? No?
No.
Why not? Are you afraid of it?
If you need more energy, feel free to take some from Mike.
None of that equipment up there can hurt you. I'm sure you guys have seen all this before. You just get close to it, they'll light up lights and set off sirens and they'll know you're here. Can you do something like that for us, please?
You know, you can talk to us through that box too. By flashing a light. Once for yes, twice for no, or 3 times for maybe. Did you try that? Maybe. Go ahead and try it.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
We appreciate that.
That was awesome.
Yes, we do. Do you live here?
What do you think about all the dolls in this room? Did you used to live here at one time? With your family?
I'm hearing a couple different voices.
I think I. Hello?
Are you still with us? Thank you.
You want to talk to Gabe?
If you'd like to talk to me, just say so. What was that?
Okay. Can you come back and say something else? I heard a man's voice. Is there a man in this room?
Cool.
You get that?
There you go.
That's really neat of you. Walk on up to it.
There you go.
Good job.
Awesome. Very cool. Yeah.
Now, if you can hear us, can you step back just a little bit so the siren will stop?
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Is there any way you can make that blue light flash for how many people that's in this room right now with us? Yeah. It'd be really cool.
Sound like it did flash. If there's a man up here, can you step forward to that box and make the siren go off? Okay, thank you. Now can you take a step back, please? So I can talk to you. Thank you. Are you able to tell me your name? I was wondering, can you tell us a story? I couldn't quite understand that. Could you say it again? I have to listen to that back.
Is it okay that we're here visiting with you tonight?
If it's okay, there you go. Thank you. Take a step back if it's okay, so we'll know. Yep. Thank you. Okay, can you take a step back so we can talk to you some more? I said mercy.
I don't know, that's what I thought too.
Please take a step back so we can talk a little bit more. Thank you.
Thank you. What was that?
Was that one of those?
No.
That wasn't over that.
No.
That was in the middle of the room.
Nuh-uh.
I think it was.
Look, that red light's over there trying to come on.
Yes,
Yep.
there you go. Very
I
nice.
see you.
That'll light up all the way around if you'll walk all the way around it.
Yeah, if you get closer to it. Yes. Well,
Yeah, all kinds of colors.
Cool.
Thank you, that's awesome. Can you move around it?
And point it at one of us, if you can see us. Be really, really neat. Just say no.
Can you come around this way towards us with that light? There goes one picture. Around. There you go.
are you moving? Here it comes this way.
You're doing great.
That's really cool.
About got to that up there.
I don't know.
Can you take your energy away from the box with the siren and concentrate on that red box? Please. Got a third light starting to come on back.
There we go.
Did I scare you?
You can come back. We're not gonna come toward you.
I'm sorry, I just told Dave to stand up so he could get that better on the camera. Didn't mean to scare you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we're here in the basement. I want to see if anybody would like to come out and talk with us. If there's anybody down here that'd like to come forward, can you please do so now? Later stating your name, moving an object, making a noise, or can you touch one of us? If you are here, can you please show yourself?
Thank you.
Thank you. It's very cool. Can you take a step back from it, please? So the siren will stop. Thank you. There's also a round object on that chair. If you were to touch that, you may be able to make the lights come on that. Can you do that, please? Can you tell me your name? If that's yes, can you take a step back, please? Please take a step back from it so I can speak with you further, please. I think that's detecting cold spots right there. There is a little bit of a breeze down here. It's gone. We're back. Can you step back from that, please, if you can hear me? Can you understand me? Can you go over to the other box, please? My name's Mike. I'd really like to know what your name is. Can you speak up really loud? Hello? If that's you trying to speak, can you please speak a little louder? I'd like to state that it has just gotten a couple more degrees colder down here. It's the low buzz that you're hearing on the meter. Is there anybody at all here with us? Colder yet? It's freezing down here.
It is cold.
Is that you making things cold? Are you able to move anything? Like the state that the cars make outside, a lot of the vibrations of the noise here down in the basement. If you're not going to speak with us, we're going to go to a different area.
Somewhere warmer.
Yes. Or is that what you want? If that's what you want, flash a light for me and show me if you're here. Not the siren, the light. I don't think it's going to cooperate with us down here. Okay, well, thank you. That was actually you. Okay, we're up here in the doll room. The time is about 3:30 in the morning. We did get a little bit of rest. Those of us that could rest. Let's see if we can bring anything out. If any presence in this room would like to make itself be known, can you please do so now? Either make a noise, move an object, state your name, or can you touch one of us? We do have the SLS camera running. Hello? Anybody want to come out and speak with us? Is there anybody here at all? We were here in the other room earlier. There was a man that was in the room. Is that man still here? Oh, we got a flash on the...
Here we go.
If that's you that we spoke with earlier, can you take a step back so the siren will stop? And we'll know that it's you. Thank you. state your name, please? Try real hard. Or you can talk to us through that box. There's also a round object on the floor. Earlier, somebody was lighting that up. Can you do that? Come back again. I didn't understand that. It is on. Yes, I see your back. Take another step back, please. I want to see that you can really hear us. Can you take a step back? Thank you, but I'd also like to make a statement that the room just grew colder. Hence that we've got the lower tone. Yes? Can you tell me your name? I have a camera here in front of me. If you were to step out in front of that camera, I might be able to see you. Would you be willing to do that? You're trying? Are there any children here in this room?
Who are you?
Yes, who are you? And did you live here once before? Or do you still live here? No? Where do you live? Where do you come from? Well, I'll tell you, my name is Mike.
My name's Barb.
Can you tell us your name? Okay.
Awfully quiet in here.
Hello.
While doing our investigation in the upstairs bedroom, I picked up on the SLS cam what I thought was a false anomaly because it seemed to move with the camera. But as closer inspection of it, it appears that it's actually walking along the camera. I thought it was just on the wall, but if you look closely where the feet are, it appears to be on the floor. And as with anything that you capture on the SLS camera, it's hard to determine what is false and what's not, because the SLS camera can pick up some false readings from time to time. And as you'll notice, as I pan the camera back, it'll vanish. You be the judge. With your right arm, can you show me that you can do that? Can you move your arms? Hello? Try an experiment here. See if it comes on across. Yep, it did.
I even went back to where we first picked it up at. It's not there. If that was used just on this camera, can you do that again? Is that yes or no? It's the second time tonight I thought I heard it say mercy.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
What do you need mercy for? What's going on that requires mercy? Can you get on top of the rocking horse, please? Or touch it? Hello?
Can you touch it so it moves?
Is anybody still here? Make it left. Who might that be? Hello? That's your fluctuations.
Flash.
You get a flash?
Yep.
Are you back?
What?
What about that then? Is this the same person we were speaking with? Hey, we're here in one of the bedrooms. There is a tree decoration in this room. I'd like to state that there was a car that just went by, so we see the lights through the window. Is there anybody in this room that'd like to come out and speak with us? I'd like to know, we'll probably be getting, it is very cold in this room, so we'll probably get some bell meter interaction in the cold spots. There's a round object up there by the TV. It's called a periscope. If you were to walk up to it, you might be able to make the lights go off on it. Would you be willing to do that? Is there anybody at all here that would like to speak with us? It'd really be cool if you would. What was that? Whose room was this?
Are you here alone? Are there others here with you?
For the record, like I say, the temperature dropped even colder. Can you step back from the box? Thank you. If you speak into that blue light, we may be able to hear you. Would you be willing to do that? I know you've said a few things. I heard that there's a man here. And I also heard there's a woman here. Is there a woman with us here tonight? Okay. If that's yes, can you step back? Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you too. What's this lady's name? Is there some kids here? And if so, I'd like to know their names. Can you speak a little louder, please? I heard somebody. So let that. Hello? I'm listening. You try touching that little round object up by the TV? Please? It'd be really neat.
It won't hurt you. It'll just light up collars.
Is that a yes, or do you want us to? Do you mind talking to us? You want us to leave? think it's used up most of its energy. I'd like to make a statement to the camera though. That usually when you get a long steady rain, it affects the atmosphere in a way that takes a lot of the energy out of the atmosphere. And it has been raining here for several days. In fact, most of Indiana, the northern down to the south, is at flood stage. And that may affect the energy that spirits need to communicate. Because spirits have to rely on kinetic energy. This energy is readily available, and if it's gone out of the atmosphere, it really quiets down things a lot. So that may be what we're experiencing this evening. We have caught some pretty interesting things so far this evening, but it's a little
weak.
slow.
Yeah, pretty weak.